Now, I know what you're thinking. You see the thumbnail and you're like, Dave Chappelle apologized. Well, he did it probably in the best way he possibly could. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. And now, Dave Chappelle, you guys know I'm a huge stand-up comedy fan. I grew up with, listening to people like George Carlin, Bill Hicks, all of the greats, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle was a little later for me. He didn't come around on the scene until I was probably a teenager, from what I remember. But yeah, I grew up with all of these great, amazing stand-up comedians back in a time when you could joke about things and people wouldn't jump up your butt for it, right? They wouldn't get on your case. They wouldn't attack you for days and days and days on end over being offended on behalf of people they've never met and never will meet. And well, let's just hear what Dave Chappelle has to say here.
Political correctness has its place, excuse me. We all want to live in a polite society. We just have to kind of work on the levels and come to an agreement of what that actually looks like.
Yes. What does that look like? Because people bullying each other for days on end on social media, being a very white person offended on behalf of somebody that really wasn't even taking a shot at. Right? That's one of the things that I see all the time, are people offended on behalf of other people while insulting other specific groups of things. So, this very hypocritical behavior that stems from a lot of this just self-righteous, behavior. And a lot of that is just a lot of white people going around trying to prove how not racist they are. Sorry for just blowing the lid off of it all, because that's what it takes now. It's just a lot of white people get into pissing contests of how offended we can be on behalf of other people so we don't look like a bunch of ists ourselves. Now, I don't think that of my viewers. I don't think you guys are a bunch of ists and phobes and whatever, because you're on my channel. You're very intelligent. You know this, but let's hear his apology.
I personally am not afraid of other people's freedom of expression. I don't use it as a weapon. It just makes me feel better, and I'm sorry if I hurt anybody, et cetera, yada, yada, yada. Everything I'm supposed to say.
Yeah, and that's the thing. People getting offended on behalf of others always just feel like these little know-it-all Badinskis. Oh, you shouldn't do, you can't say, you should. Yeah, I just did. What of it? What of it? Did I actually mean any harm by it? Did I actually say something that is actually istrophobe? No, I didn't. And at the end of the day, that's what we're getting down to, is fewer and fewer things are being allowed by YouTube, by Twitter, by these very, very white people who are offended on behalf of everything. And I'm tired of it. Just, God, grow a backbone, grow up. Life is too short to be sitting your ass on social media for days on end arguing how ist and phobe people are. It just is. I've wasted way too much time of that, and I'm like, I feel sorry for people who genuinely feel like they have to go in and correct everybody. Like it's their business or their right to do so. They don't have the right to do that. And I applaud Dave Chappelle. I wish he were interested in being president or something, because this man actually has some intellect and common sense for once, and he probably would never do the job. But this is the type of person I like representing me. Somebody with a brain, with a backbone, with something to say. Let's hear what he said again, just one more time.
I personally am not afraid of other people's freedom of expression. I don't use it as a weapon. It just makes me feel better, and I'm sorry if I hurt anybody, et cetera, yada, yada, yada. Everything I'm supposed to say.
But yeah, I really wanted to bring some light to this apology, because it got buried with all the Star Wars crap that's been going on this week. And you guys know I'm a Chappelle fan, and I really, really enjoyed his special. And I think a lot of people need to take the stick out of their ass and enjoy something with their lives. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Mecha Random 42, and I will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!